Hello, Mike Bradley here. Hope you're doing well as always. I'm in serious amounts of pain. I have pulled my neck. I don't know how I've done it. I think I just slept on it. I woke up Easter Sunday, so a couple of days ago, or 3 days ago to be precise, and my neck was like really hurting. I must have just slept on it funny. And then Monday it was bad, and then yesterday it was really bad, and today it seems to be even worse. So yeah, I'm at home. I'm at Casa Bradley today in my pyjama bottoms. But I realised as well, it's Wednesday, I was like, I've got to do a video, so I thought, let's do a Q&A again. So the Mac is here, and I might not be my usual sprightly self, but oh my god, just doing that hurts. So let's do some questions, yay! Right. Amateur Pro 94. He writes, yo Bradley, congrats on 10k. Also relevant to the video, but I'm beginner intermediate guitar player and I play and practice every day. And I'm looking for an amp, a pedal and maybe some guitar literature to help me improve. What are your suggestions? Also I want the amp to be useful when I'm eventually good, so nothing too basic. Cool, I haven't got your name, but Amateur Pro, hello mate, thank you for your question. Lots of questions on amps I get, you know, so, and understandably so, it's a very important thing. So first of all, like I've said before in previous Q&A videos, getting a valve amp is so important. I personally think it's the best tone. So if you want something for home use as well as when you can get out and kind of gig, I would say aim for like a 20 watt amp. Actually my Fender Supersonic is a 22 watt amp. It's quite pricey, it's about £900 mark, maybe a bit over I think. So it might be a little bit out. You didn't really say what your budget was, but the Fender Supersonic is great. Oh god, I got a little Vox AC4 TV which is right on the side of this sofa. I'll try and do a cutaway shot in a minute, as you can see. That's great, that goes up to 4 watts. It all depends on your budget, I'm afraid mate, you know, but I would say if you can pay up to like £500, getting a good valve would be great. Pedal, depends on the pedal, you know, so get a good little dirt pedal. The Seymour Duncan 805 is great, or try and pick up a second-hand tube screamer or something like that. Even a Boss SD1 is great, and that's like £39 in UK currency. And guitar literature, I'm not sure there with that. To be fair, there's such a plethora of stuff on the internet and YouTube. Hi, check out some more of my videos and you're able to see. So hopefully that's answered your question, buddy. Colonel Kadazu, which I'm sure is from a film, a character from a film, please let me know if I'm right. He's wrote, Mike, thanks for a great informative video. If you have time, please tell me your experience between a Squire Telecaster and a Mexmade Stratocaster. I bought the Squire last year and spent nearly 2 hours setting it up. If I upgrade to a Stratocaster Mex, would I have to set it up also? I can't stand string rattle on the 8th fret and upwards. Thanks man, James. Hello James. First of all, if you've just bought a guitar and you've got to spend 2 hours setting it up, you should immediately take it back to the shop you got it from. That shouldn't be the case. Now regarding the Mexican Strats, to be honest, everyone I've played with the Mex I've never liked. The frets have always been quite sharp and I've never been a fan of them. I've always come from, even when I was a little kid, like I would save up until I can get what I truly want. So personally, if you're after a Fender Strat, I would keep saving until you can get a USA one, personally. I remember when I was younger and I wanted to get a Strat, and I saved up about £200 and I ended up getting a Yamaha Pacifica because I didn't want to get a Squire, because I'd be like looking at it thinking it's not a Fender, I want a Fender there. But also, if you can't quite stretch to the American ones, the Japanese Fenders are just as good as the American ones. You can get them for about the £600 mark, £600–700. Sorry, I'm not sure where you live in the world, what that translates to in your currency. But regarding the Squires and the Mexicans, personally, I would just save up a bit more and get either a Jap Fender or even a bit more and get the Fender. I just like to say, if you just bought a guitar and you've got to spend 2 hours setting it up, that's not right. You should be able to get a guitar, and it's, apart from maybe you want to put your own string gauge on, that's it. If you've got any rattles, take it straight back to the shop, mate. Lucas! Hey Mike, just wondering if you had any tips on how to be more accurate with the pick. I can pick very well with my fingers and hit every note, but it also limits what I can and can't do, and would love to be equally as good with both. You're going to make me play the guitar, aren't you, Lucas? Let me get a plectrum. Oh, right, got my acoustic. Now, I am going to be... Why would someone phone me now? Right, let's try it again. So, I am actually going to be doing a video lesson. I was going to do it today, actually, a video on picking. So I'll go into it more depth there. But you always want to make sure you've got quite a good pick. First of all, you know, with a reasonable point. I don't like too pointy ones. At the moment, I'm using these Dunlop 1.5mm. I've been using these since I was, well, for the last 15, 16 years I've been using them. Love them, but they do wear out. I literally just got some prime tone Dunlop picks, and I'm really starting to like them, but I haven't got any here. They're at my teaching house. Yeah, with picking, you always want to, oh God, even just doing this is hurting. You always want to make sure you're picking from the wrist if you can. Of course, a little, if you're starting to pick up, you're picking a little bit quick, a little bit of forearms and they're coming in a little bit. You definitely want the action coming from the wrist. I haven't played guitar at all today, so I'm not warmed up one bit. So some cool little things I used to do a lot. The kind of spider exercise, 1, 2, 3, 4. And doing like string skipping stuff is really cool as well. So you can do the 1, 2, 3, 4, but start on the 6th string, then go to the 4th string, back to the 5th, 3rd, 4th, 2nd. Get the idea. So. That kind of stuff's good, and playing slowly. I'm sorry. Playing slowly is really important. Don't try and do that, and then you've got that malarkey happening, you know. And literally picking everything you do instead of where you would kind of hammer on. Pick everything, pretty much, you know. So yeah, picking from the wrist, being relaxed as possible with both hands is really important, and taking things nice and slowly. But like I say, I'll be doing a proper video when I can sit up straight and not want to cry on picking. So I want to try and get that up next week if I can. But hopefully that's kind of helped Lucas, you know. So yeah, getting all 4 fingers working is really important. Don't just do those 3, you know. So, Carmelo A7, he asked just 2 questions. How long have you been playing and how many guitars do you own? I like these type of questions. So I've been playing, in August I will be playing guitar for 20 years. So at the moment it's still 19 years and however months, but I class it when I got my first guitar on in 1996 on the 3rd of August. I classed that as when I started playing guitar, so yeah, so August the 3rd will be 20 years playing. And how many guitars do you own? I believe I own 12, I think. Yes, 12 guitars, yeah. One of them I bought off a mate for £10 when I went to the R White Festival a few years ago, and the tuning peg's broken, so I can't really class that as a guitar, but it is a guitar. So yeah, I've got 12 guitars, and also I have strange instruments like this. I got a little ukulele my girlfriend got me for Valentine's, I think last year, which I don't play that much. And then she got me this very strange instrument which you can't tune at all as they don't work, but it looks good. But it's got no frets or anything like that. But it's more like an antique. I think it goes from Turkey, but it's more like an ornament I like, you know, having around the flat kind of thing. But so I don't class these, but yes, 1 second. Oh, I have 12 guitars, and if enough people badger me, I will do a guitar tour, I think. Needs to be done, really. You know, I like talking about geeky stuff like that. So yeah, coming up 20 years and 12 guitars. But I need to sell one very, very soon. Russ Trezor, hopefully I pronounced your name right, buddy. He's asked, I try not to seem like a stalker. Haha. Quick question, one guitar only, what would you own? I think what comes to mind straight away would be an early 60s, early 50s, early 60s, late 50s Strat. That is what I'd own. That's kind of, for me, it's always been like my dream guitar. Yeah, 59 Les Paul as well and all that stuff, but I've always wanted a real vintage Strat, you know, so like a 62 Stratocaster, rosewood neck, two-tone sunburst. If it's beat up, even better, if it's naturally beat up. So yeah, a real Fender, and I will own one day, I will, once I have lots of money. But yes, that would be my ideal, if I only could have one guitar, an early 60s real Fender Strat. Right, a name I can't pronounce, RD Jan K. Hello buddy. He's put, what I think he's referring to like my rosewood versus maple neck Stratocaster versus video. And he's put, what do you mean by darker tone and how do they both feel in terms of comfort? Is rosewood comfortable to play? So what do I mean? So with a maple guitar, maple's a lot more of a brighter sounding wood. Now there's going to be lots of people probably watching this thinking you're talking a load of rubbish, Mike. Tone wood doesn't make a difference. I personally think it does. If you don't agree with me, cool, fair enough, you know. But when I play a maple neck Strat, for me it feels a lot more snappy, bit more of a brighter sound, and with a rosewood neck it sounds a lot more darker. And also personally I find it more comfortable to play a rosewood neck Strat. Some people are complete opposite. I've seen a video of Eric Clapton and he prefers maple neck. It feels like marble to him, I remember him saying in the video, and when he plays rosewood it feels a little bit too, it doesn't feel as comfortable bending on a rosewood neck or rosewood fingerboard guitar. I think he prefers ebony. But yeah, so for me, a rosewood neck, I'm much more comfortable playing that as opposed to a maple. And yeah, I think it has a bit more of a darker, warmer tone, and a maple's got a bit more of a snap, a bit more of a brighter tone. And RD Jan, I've just seen another question from you, literally underneath it, so I'll answer it now as well. He's put, hi, I just wanted to ask you a question. I want to buy my first electric guitar, however I am really confused on which fretboard I should get. Where I live there are only 2 music shops and both of them are awful. No guitars, nothing. So I can't try them out either. The only thing I can do is order it online. I wanted to ask a pro, me? Like you, what is the best fingerboard in terms of feel, sound and comfort? I want a tone like John Mayer, Stevie Ray Vaughan and Jimi Hendrix. What's the best feeling fretboard and sounding? I want to be able to do high bends and play blues, John Mayer stuff, Jimi Hendrix stuff, Buddy Guy stuff and Mike Bradley stuff. That's very sweet. And I'm really confused. John Mayer and Stevie Ray Vaughan use rosewood neck, rosewood fingerboard Strats. So I prefer rosewood. I like maple. Again, it's the tone I want to go for. You know, I might use a maple, but personally, I would recommend rosewood. And like I was saying in the previous answer to your question, buddy, a rosewood's got, to my ears, it's got a bit more of a warmer tone to it. So yeah, go for a rosewood. And then save up and get a maple neck as well, and you've got both. Joe Pierce, I need some advice. Are Marshall NG250 DFX any good? I need a new upgrade as I only got a G50R CD. He's selling for £100. I'm guessing your mate is selling the Marshall for £100. If it's what I think it is, they've got like effects built in it, those Marshalls. They're solid state amps. They're okay for what they are. As I've said previously, I'd always say go for a valve amp. It's just a better tone. It's the AC/DC, the bluesy rock, you know, all our great guitar heroes we all admire all use valve amps. So personally I would say get a valve amp, mate. From Kieran Bradley, fantastic name, and we're not related. He's put, oh, thank you, man. You put, your videos are so good. They're inspirational and entertaining at the same time. That truly means a lot. And thank you for everyone who's lovely to me about that. He's asked, what picks do you use, and have you ever played a scalloped fretboard? And if you have, what do you prefer, scalloped or non-scalloped? Picks I used, like, oh, it was there, but oh my god, even that, doing that hurts. I've been using for the last 15, 16 years, like I just mentioned, the Dunlop 1.5mm picks. I have just got these Dunlop Prime Tone, which I'm trying to get used to and see if they could be my new ones, because I love these picks, but they wear out so quick, especially with me. If I do one gig, I've got wear marks all over it, you know. And have I ever played a scalloped fretboard? Up until last Friday I hadn't. And if you go to my Facebook page, there's a video at the moment. I probably will put it on YouTube as well at some point, of me playing a Richie Blackmore scallop neck. And I quite liked it. I didn't know what to expect really, but it felt actually quite nice. The guitar needed a bit of a setup. It was choking out on the top neck, on the top fret, sorry. But I really liked it. So I probably prefer non-scallops, but I haven't spent enough time on a scallop neck. But I certainly wouldn't mind owning one for the sake of having one and exploring the possibilities with it. Thanks for your question, mate. Ow, just do it. Somebody give me a chiropractor. Right, last question for today, so I can edit this and get it up and lay down. From Mitch Wagner. He's asked, what kind of Les Paul do you have and how is it set up? I'm considering buying one soon. By the way, a God's Coma on YouTube, really big fan of yours. Oh, okay, got you. Thank you, Mitch. So the Les Paul I have is a 2002. Someone confirmed it on here. They went online and put my serial number in. So yeah, I think it was June or July 2002 it was made. I got it in November 2003, if I remember rightly. I've got it, sorry it's not here, but I've got it set up with quite a medium to a little bit high action. I don't like low action. I like getting under the strings for my bends. If I have it too low, I just end up, you know, falling off the string basically. So yeah, I have it kind of set up a medium to a little bit high action, not super high, not Stevie Ray Vaughan high, but yeah, certainly not low. Medium to more high as opposed to medium to more low. So yeah, that's how I set up all my guitars really. And oh, on my Les Paul as well, I've got 11 gauge strings on, as 10s on any Gibson guitar just doesn't cut it for me. I use 10s on my Fenders or Strat type guitars, but on Gibsons I put 11 gauge on. Thank you all so much for your questions. Once again, I'm sorry I'm not my usual kind of happy movable self today. My neck is killing me so much, but I wanted to get a video up for you guys because it's Wednesday, didn't want to let you down. Hopefully I can get one up for Friday. And apologies if I can't. I'm sure, I think I have a video actually I did before I went to LA, which I never got up in time, but I'll see what I can do. But thank you all so much for your questions. Please, if you have any questions, send them to my Facebook page, which is in the description box below, or you can leave them in the comment section below this video. I'll still see them. And remember, every Wednesday, Friday I've got a new video, and hopefully I'll be a much happier Mike when you next see me. Thank you all very much for support. I'll see you very soon. Mike Bradley, kind of signing out. Bye!